look shorter.
I know. I look shorter than you.
There you go.
I am shorter than you.
Well, it's only because I'm sitting on a
But
pillow.
I was taller than you when we began.
Well, you still,
Oh, hi. They're here.
you still are taller than me. It's just that I'm sitting on a pillow, so that makes me look
Oh,
taller.
I'm sitting on stilts.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. You're probably wondering why we're in the front of this video like this. The boss thought it would be a good idea to introduce ourselves.
And the reason that Pops is doing it is so that he gets out of the chair.
Yeah, other than that, like recliner chair over
Being
there.
retired, it's very easy to just, shut down and not really do much of anything.
Yeah, I want to leave you with a word of wisdom. Getting old is not for sissies.
That's true. That's true. But then again, a lot of it is a state of mind. I'm going on 70 myself, and I just refuse to let it get the better of me.
I'll tell you how old this old girl is. She's going on 70, but she's having her 50th high school reunion in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
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 50. Wow.
Yeah, I grew up in a little small oil field town just outside of Bakersfield, and if there's one thing we know how to do, it's to have fun. So our reunions are 3 days long.
It's 3 days long and a blast.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about the channel a little bit there.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, what do I want to do with the channel? Well, what do you want to do with the channel?
Can I eat my carrot?
You want to eat your carrot? Yeah,
No.
eat your carrot.
No, I'll
There's
eat
no money in
after.
my ear.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you want to do with the channel? I'll give you what I want to do, and then if you have any suggestions, they will be well taken. Anyway, two loves I have besides her is you didn't hear me say that before, did you? Anyway, two loves I had is one, web pages and using CSS and JavaScript and jQuery, and also the new thing. It's been out several years now, but it is kind of nice. That is HTML5. Love it. The other thing is programming, like C++. Every channel I go on, mostly every channel, including my son's, is talking about, most of the time, gaming. I want to talk about my Navy career somewhat, cover some of that. I've been to 47 different countries in my career, and believe me, something happened in every one of them that I think you would enjoy. The other thing I want to get into is some travel logs. We like to travel when we can, and I like to shoot pictures and videos and things like that and bring them to you and share them with you for a while.
Yeah, but our East Coast traveling is just about done now that the kids are coming home.
I got 1,000 pictures.
Our daughter and her husband and their 4 children live in upstate New York. He is in the Army, stationed at Fort Drum, but he's going to be retiring at the end of this year and coming home back to California. So
I can't tell by now we're a military family, except for Jay.
Yeah, we
just not for him.
We went to New York 4 times in 5 years, so I'm kind of feeling like I'm missing something this year, not going to New York.
Yeah, but to be back here, that's nice.
Yeah, they're on their way to Florida, by the way, right now.
Got my football buddy coming home. Yeah. Well, I've been getting her to watch football this last year, so she watched at least several games.
What do you do if there's nothing else you can do except watch football?
That's about it for the channel. But one thing I do believe in, that's community involvement. So if you have something that you want to share as far as some programming or whatever, I don't care what it is, let me know about it. I have a little logbook I keep in that desk drawer right over here, and I guarantee you I'll write it down. And I don't care if it's a good idea, a bad idea. Maybe if we get enough bad ideas, we'll come up with one good idea, right?
This is not a Mr. and Mrs. channel. You will see me probably occasionally, but if you haven't noticed already, Bob's tongue gets in the way every now and then when he's talking. So I sort of sat in with him on this first video to,
keep my blood pressure down.
To get him started and let him know that he can talk normally. What?
My blood pressure machine.
I have no idea where you.
She was right here thinking of eating my carrot.
Oh, he's talking about Molly. Molly, where is she anyway?
Right.
Oh, here she
Mollis is my
Come
service
here, Molly.
dog. You wait till you see this great big service
This is
dog.
Molly. Say hi. Molly is a dog we rescued after we had to put down one of our Yorkies that became very ill. Actually, he broke his back jumping off the bed. So anyway, we rescued Molly, and she's turned out to be one of the best, sweetest little things you can ever imagine. Bob swears up and down that she keeps his blood pressure down. But anyway, getting back to what I say, every now and then I'll pop in. We have a lot of funny stories and things to tell. My mom was a German teenager during the war in Germany, and she has
And she got kicked out of the
hilarious
Hitler Youth Movement.
she has hilarious stories to tell about, meeting my dad, who was a GI, and Bob has a lot of great stories to tell. So every now and then we'll get on here, and maybe we can make you laugh a little bit and have a little bit of fun. Hi, Molly. So anyway, so Peggy's going to say goodbye. It's been a pleasure to.
We say goodbye. Subscribers that subscribe before I even had a video out.
Oh, I know.
I'm almost at 2,000. I'm 60 away from 2,000.
And this is really the first video. There's others, but we needed to have a kind of an intro.
Get my feet wet kind of
Yeah,
thing.
kind of an intro.
Yeah, for those of you that are expecting the programming on this video, I'm sorry, but I just had to do something to get myself over the nervousness and to break the ice.
Yeah, and he's been working day and night getting those courses and things ready for you guys. So hopefully he'll be able to teach you something. And he's been teaching people for a long time, so why not continue on?
Since I was 18.
Yeah, why not keep going, right? If you've got something and it's worth sharing, then share it, right?
Yeah. Anyway, we'll let you go for now, and I hope you enjoy that we're going to put on right after this. See you later.
Bye.
Enjoy the video.